It wasn't until he heard his shabby-looking wife call the richest man Dad that the CEO finally realized the wife he had always looked down on was actually the daughter of the world's richest man. And because of a misunderstanding, he had divorced the wife who deeply loved him, just because not long ago he had accidentally seen his wife hugging a strange man, which made him mistakenly think she had betrayed him. So he turned around and got back together with his first love. But what he didn't know was that the strange man was actually his wife's older brother, and the woman, unaware of everything, was still happily celebrating her triplet pregnancy. Just as she shared the good news with her husband, what she received was an intimate photo of her husband and his first love. Even more hateful was that at that moment, her husband was next door accompanying his first love to a prenatal checkup. Only then did the woman realize that her husband had not only betrayed her, but had also gotten his first love pregnant. Before the woman could react and expose them, her husband left with his first love. After that, the disappointed woman returned home. Unexpectedly, it was her husband's mother's birthday. Even her husband's first love came to celebrate. When the husband's sister saw the woman show up in plain clothes, she immediately mocked and insulted her. Even her husband's mother didn't accept her, thinking this rural woman was not worthy of her son, the CEO. She even told her to quickly divorce her son so the pregnant first love could marry in. The woman was furious after hearing that. Only then did she finally see her husband's family for who they really were. Had she known earlier, she never would have used her own resources to help her husband, who was struggling financially. But no one believed her words. They thought this rural woman was just boasting. Some even told her to leave immediately. The woman could no longer endure it. She publicly revealed her identity as the daughter of the richest man. But before her words even finished, she was met with the guests' ridicule. Everyone thought she was daydreaming. Fortunately, the CEO arrived just in time and dragged the woman away. Otherwise, she would have completely embarrassed the family. But the woman didn't care at all. She directly questioned her husband about his betrayal. To her surprise, the husband thought she wasn't much better. He even threatened her to be nicer to the pregnant first love, saying if anything happened to the baby, he would make her pay with her life. Hearing this, the woman was completely heartbroken. She never imagined the man she had loved for 3 years could treat her like this. So she firmly asked for a divorce and walked away without looking back. This scene happened to be seen by her husband's first love, so she went to confront the woman alone, taunting her and telling her to hurry up and divorce the CEO. But unexpectedly, the woman mocked her instead, saying she always liked picking up other people's trash. If she had this much time, she should use it to improve her taste. These words deeply hurt the first love. To get revenge on the woman, she staged a dramatic scene, grabbing the woman and refusing to let her go, accusing her of wanting to harm her unborn child. Their argument drew the CEO's attention. The first love pretended to fall. Luckily, the CEO caught her in time. Before the woman could respond, the first love publicly slandered her, saying the woman was jealous of her pregnancy and wanted to hurt her child. The woman tried to explain, but her husband pushed her to the ground. Her palm was cut by glass. Yet her husband, who saw all this happen, just coldly told her to leave. Unexpectedly, the woman firmly insisted on divorce. She threw away all the cheap gifts her husband gave her, even returning the wedding ring. Because of emotional distress, she triggered labor symptoms. She nearly fainted. Luckily, her brother arrived in time and took her away from there. The CEO's family, curious, followed after them. When they saw the man's luxury car, the CEO ordered his assistant to investigate. Unexpectedly, the car owner's information was encrypted. The assistant couldn't find any details. Only then did everyone realize the woman had landed a powerful backer. Meanwhile, the woman was taken home by her brother to rest. When she woke up, she found her entire family around her. She apologized for her past stubbornness. She had once cut ties with her family just to marry the CEO. She never expected that hiding her identity for 3 years would end in such a tragedy. Seeing his daughter in such misery, her father didn't blame her. To celebrate her return, he planned a grand welcome banquet for her. All the top elite families would attend, and the woman knew it was time to reveal her identity as the daughter of the richest man. Soon, the day of the welcome banquet arrived. The CEO's family and his vicious first love all came. All wanted to see what the heiress looked like. If possible, they hoped to partner with the richest man. Then the CEO's company would lead the industry. Just as everyone was welcoming the heiress, the CEO's family was shocked to see that the woman was the one stepping off the boat. They refused to believe she was the heiress. When the CEO saw two men standing beside her, he was furious. He hadn't expected that they weren't divorced yet, and yet his wife was already dating other men. Thinking this, he angrily stepped forward to cause trouble for her.